Hello everyone. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating world of automotive engines. An engine is the heart of a vehicle, converting fuel into mechanical energy to propel the car. To understand how this process works, we need to look at the various components that make up an engine and their functions. We will cover at least 40 parts of an automotive engine. 1. Engine block. The engine block is the main structure of the engine. It houses the cylinders, pistons, and crankshaft. It is typically made of cast iron or aluminum and provides the necessary strength to withstand high pressure and temperature. 2. Cylinders. Cylinders are the chambers where fuel and air mix and combust. The number of cylinders in an engine can vary, commonly 4, 6, or 8, affecting the engine's power output. 3. Pistons. Pistons are cylindrical components that move up and down within the cylinders. They compress the air-fuel mixture before ignition and transmit the force from combustion to the crankshaft. 4. Crankshaft. The crankshaft converts the linear motion of the pistons into rotational motion, which ultimately drives the vehicle's wheels. It is a critical component for power generation. 5. Camshaft. The camshaft controls the opening and closing of the engine's valves. It rotates at half the speed of the crankshaft and is responsible for timing the intake and exhaust cycles. 6. Valves. There are two types of valves, intake valves and exhaust valves. Intake valves allow the air-fuel mixture into the combustion chamber, while exhaust valves let out combustion gases after ignition. 7. Timing belt chain. The timing belt or chain synchronizes the rotation of the crankshaft and camshaft, ensuring that valves open and close at the correct times in relation to piston movement. 8. Cylinder head. The cylinder head sits atop the engine block and contains the combustion chambers, valves, and spark plugs in gasoline engines. It plays a crucial role in sealing the cylinders. 9. Spark plugs. Spark plugs ignite the air-fuel mixture in gasoline engines by creating a spark. They are vital for starting the combustion process. 10. Fuel injectors. Fuel injectors spray a fine mist of fuel into the intake manifold or directly into the combustion chamber, ensuring optimal mixing with air for efficient combustion. 11. Intake manifold. The intake manifold distributes the air-fuel mixture to each cylinder evenly. It also helps regulate airflow into the engine. 12. Exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold collects exhaust gases from multiple cylinders and directs them to the exhaust system for emission. 13. Oil pan. The oil pan holds engine oil, which lubricates moving parts and cools the engine. It is located at the bottom of the engine block. 14. Oil pump. The oil pump circulates oil throughout the engine to reduce friction between moving parts, preventing wear and overheating. 15. Water pump. The water pump circulates coolant through the engine and radiator, maintaining optimal operating temperatures and preventing overheating. 16. Radiator. The radiator dissipates heat from the coolant that has passed through the engine, ensuring that it remains at a safe operating temperature. 17. Thermostat. The thermostat regulates coolant flow based on temperature, allowing the engine to reach its optimal operating temperature quickly while preventing overheating. 18. Timing cover. The timing cover protects the timing belt or chain and other components from dirt and debris while also retaining oil within the engine. 19. Gaskets. Gaskets create a seal between different components, like between the cylinder head and engine block, to prevent leaks of fluids such as oil or coolant. 20. Exhaust system. The exhaust system channels exhaust gases away from the engine and reduces harmful emissions through components like catalytic converters and mufflers. 21. Catalytic converter. The catalytic converter transforms harmful exhaust gases, like carbon monoxide, into less harmful substances before they exit through the exhaust system. 22. Muffler. The muffler reduces noise produced by the exhaust gases as they exit the vehicle, contributing to a quieter ride. 23. Flywheel. The flywheel stores rotational energy and helps maintain smooth engine operation by balancing fluctuations in power delivery from combustion. 24. Starter motor. The starter motor initiates engine operation by turning over the crankshaft when you turn the ignition key. 25. Alternator. The alternator generates electrical power to recharge the battery and power electrical systems while the engine is running. 26. Battery. The battery stores electrical energy required to start the engine and powers electrical components when the engine is off. 27. Fuel pump. The fuel pump delivers fuel from the tank to the fuel injectors or carburetor, ensuring an adequate supply for combustion. 28. Air filter. The air filter cleans incoming air by trapping dirt and debris, ensuring that only clean air enters the combustion chamber for optimal performance. 29. Throttle body. The throttle body regulates airflow into the engine based on driver input via the accelerator pedal, controlling engine speed and power output. 30. Mass air flow sensor (MAF). The MAF sensor measures the amount of air entering the engine, allowing for precise fuel delivery adjustments for optimal combustion efficiency. 31. Oxygen sensors. Oxygen sensors monitor exhaust gas composition to help optimize fuel-air mixture for efficient combustion and reduce emissions. 32. EGR valve, exhaust gas recirculation. The EGR valve recirculates a portion of exhaust gases back into the intake manifold to reduce nitrogen oxide emissions during combustion. 33. PCV valve, positive crankcase ventilation. The PCV valve allows gases that escape from the combustion chamber into the crankcase to be recirculated back into the intake manifold for recombustion. 34. Vacuum lines. Vacuum lines transport vacuum pressure from various parts of the engine, such as intake manifold, to components like brake boosters and emissions controls. 35. Engine mounts. Engine mounts secure the engine to the vehicle's chassis while absorbing vibrations and reducing noise during operation. 36. Knock sensor. The knock sensor detects abnormal vibrations, knocking, in the engine caused by pre-ignition or detonation, allowing for adjustments in ignition timing to prevent damage. 37. Engine control unit (ECU). The ECU is a computer that manages various engine functions by processing data from sensors to optimize performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions control. 38. Timing adjuster (VVT), variable valve timing. VVT systems adjust valve timing based on engine speed and load, improving performance, efficiency, and emissions across different driving conditions. 39. Oil filter. The oil filter removes contaminants from engine oil, ensuring that only clean oil circulates through critical components for lubrication. 40. Fuel filter. The fuel filter cleans fuel before it reaches the injectors or carburetor, preventing dirt and debris from causing damage or clogging fuel lines. Conclusion. In conclusion, each component of an automotive engine plays a vital role in its overall operation, efficiency, and performance. Understanding these parts helps us appreciate how intricate and well-engineered modern engines are. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you found this overview informative.